Hello, hello. Welcome. I am so surprised that there are people here.
Oh my gosh, there are.
I know. That's kind of crazy to me. Hi. My name is
We've been
Tiffany.
we've been chaotic.
Yeah, we've been chaotic. So we are back. We are here, and I'm excited to discuss Emma Hamm because I was so excited. This was like a cover list thing for me. If you haven't figured it out, I am Tiffany, and my co-host is.
Avery or Ava.
We're alien matchmakers. Yeah, if you're Ava, I'm always calling you both. So hopefully that's Lynn. Hi. Thank you so much for coming. I'm wondering, did you read the book? Because we recently finished the book.
I finished it
And
earlier today.
yeah, I finished it earlier today too. And usually like we'll discuss like a little bit. Like I knew where you were in the book, but I didn't know what your feelings were. So this is going to be a reveal to me as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious because we announced the book a while ago. We're finally here. We're finally ready. I want to welcome the rewatch crew. We're just going to discuss. We're just going to live because I haven't been in an Emma Hamm since Heart of the Fae, which is crazy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot you haven't read Whispers of the Deep.
Yeah. Because like I started it and I put it down and like I never picked it back up. So I need, and I'm very, very happy. Oh, see, yes, it's been a minute and I thought it was going to be closer to the beginning. It was going to be closer to the beginning of July. That's like that's me too, and like not announcing. So
no, it's both of us. We've been having chaotic months, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So it kind of like slipped through the cracks. Apparently, like it slipped through the cracks, unfortunately.
But we do have an idea. We have ideas for our next book when we want to meet up again, and maybe something fun we can do before we do book club. So we'll discuss that towards the end when we're picking, because we think we want to pick our book together here on this live. So we have some ideas of how we can meet up before the next book club live show. But I'm glad that you like got to reading it. It's fresh in my mind. And I did like something that Avery called it earlier, but we'll get to that. I'm interested in seeing. When you said that, I was like, I cannot wait to unpack. I was gonna ask you your thoughts while we were texting, but I was like, we'll save it for book club. I was curious to see like what your rating was. Your ratings. I know you're not rating books unless they're 5 stars.
It's not a 5-star.
Yeah, it's not quite a 5-star for me either, but like I settled on a 4 with like really enjoying really enjoying. It felt like a slow burn a little bit. It felt like it, but I will get into what we consider to be a slow burn. Usually I think if we're at like 50% and we're getting, physical, I consider that to be a slow burn. But this had that heat of where I always say I want to glance to feel like steam. I really felt like they had to earn getting to know each other. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Arranged Marriage, if you did not know, A Darkness So Sweet by Emma Hamm. It is between Maya, a human who is like, I would even say that she's like working class woman, but she's like at the helm of her late father's like floral business. And we all know women didn't have rights then. So it has a historical feel to it as well that I really liked. And it worked out because it's been chaotic. Thank God. I'm glad that everybody can relate. Everybody can relate. Because it's been a chaotic year for me, but this like book club's been a bright spot. Book club, Monster Erotica, like just this has been a bright spot for me. Okay, 4 stars for you, me as well. And so this is between a troll and Ragnar. He's a healer, and she's I'm calling him a botanist too, because he was making up some elixirs. Okay, he was doing some things, but
he's a healer. He's a healer.
Yeah, and it's sort of I would say like an arranged marriage.
Whoa. It's like accidental marriage.
Yeah, there you go. Forced marriage. And I'll say that because I wasn't, when I first, and I don't even know, I will get into it, so definitely spoilers abound, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that. I don't know why when I was reading the synopsis, I thought she was the princess, even though she's a florist. I didn't really understand that that's what happened to her. And I also wanted to ask you how you felt about like the big bad, the king. And in the beginning, she doesn't speak up so much so, but I do feel like Emma Hamm made us really feel for like Maya. Like she's a
Mhm.
florist, the big contract. She's been tasked to do the flowers for the royal wedding. Of course, she's going to take that. She's trying to keep her father's business, so she's set to not marry, so she can keep the land because if she marries, it becomes whoever her husband's is. And the way that the I think the fact that they're elves, so we're dealing with elves, how like the elvish princess sort of like coax her into it, but like I kind of enjoyed her inner dialogue because I felt like it was what I was thinking aloud while reading. Every step of the way, we're like, they're putting her in white. They're putting her in a veil. She wants her to like walk next to her. I'm like, what is like, what's about to happen. So she's questioning it along the way. And I
Mhm.
was trying to discern like what for it worked for me because I'm like, speak up. But when she has that meeting with the king, and he kind of like I felt I did feel like his terror, like in that quick little backstory. Like I thought it was pretty effective um
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
terms of like the situation that she was in and the whole just the trolls and the humans and the long standing like war between them. Like I really felt that, and the disdain of each other's kinds and like the ignorance too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
really
I text. Oh, go ahead.
Hi. Hi. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, it's funny.
It
When
was. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, cause I wasn't expecting, the kingdom to be to basically do a little switcheroo there, and not him like picking her up and like running off with her. Like the troll running got me.
and he's like, "You better not vomit." And she's like, "I'm gonna vomit."
Yeah, dude. Like, how do we feel about like the depictions of the trolls? I really like the world. I like the world.
Yeah. I love their, like, lore, I guess is the right word,
Yeah.
their lore. Oh my god, the piercings. I fucking love the piercings.
I do too. And I'm like, thank you for like the cover artist too, because it's such a stunning cover, which is
Oh
what
my
drew
god.
me. But when we really get into like, she really drew from the page. Because when we get into like the different piercings, how long and like slender and like what they mean.
Mhm.
I was just gagged. It's so beautiful. And how he's like so upset. I unfortunately mixed feelings about the book and teetering somewhere between. Oh, I loved mixed feelings.
Yeah, let
Let's
us
discuss.
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
please. I love mixed feelings. That's like my favorite thing about book club because you'll make me highlight things that I didn't see.
Mhm.
That's like that's what I love. That's what I love. Between 2.5 and 7.7 3.75. I'm conflicted so bad. Why? Tell me, girl. Tell me.
I was telling Tiffany too, the only thing we talked about is I told her that it was giving me Radiance vibes at the beginning.
Yeah.
And Radiance is one of my favorites of all time. This one didn't hit that for favorite for me. I didn't give 5 stars. I don't rate books unless they're 5 stars, by the way, for people who don't know. But like, I now when I read a Emma Hamm book, all I do is compare it to Whispers of the Deep. I'm
Oh my
like,
god, okay, I gotta finish that.
this is not Whispers of the Deep. It was good,
No. I mean, and
but
it
it's
like
not
Heart of the Fae has
a Heart of the
it
Fae.
just
So
has the way that I think what I've always enjoyed about Emma Hamm is the way that she describes magic.
good. Mhm.
Like how it feels in the body, not just how it looks, like
Mhm.
how it feels. And so I've always loved that about Emma Hamm, and I liked it. I enjoyed it in this book as well. And I like the world. Like it was easy enough to settle into. It wasn't too different
Mhm.
from our own, but it was like it felt like magical cottage core, like
Yeah.
yeah, like woodland fairy type
I
of
love the description she has of that, of like their troll lands, I guess. Like
yeah.
around, like literally they're having sex and she has to hold on to a giant mushroom.
Oh, that was hilarious. I was like, we're bending over and we're bracing ourselves on a mushroom. Okay. Like what was it? The 8 bars or whatever.
I think
Um,
6. Was it 6 or 8?
Yeah, well, I counted at one point, and then I was like, "We're gonna stop doing this level of
Oh.
research," because she's like talking about like taking them, like the notches,
Mm-hmm.
of him, and I think she was like 5, okay, 6, 2 more. So I think there's like 8 or 9.
Oh, got it.
Was like counting. Okay, it was close to 4 stars. Yeah, because I at the beginning I was really wrestling with like just suspending my disbelief a little bit, but then I felt like when you were telling me that it had Radiance vibes, I really felt that because he's
Mhm.
so disappointed.
Yeah.
Even when she was gonna be a princess, that he has a human wife.
Yeah.
And like when you get into learning like the whole thing of what a troll wife is and like how the trolls are and how excited and elated he was to have like someone to love to protect, the way that he talked about the jewelry and the things that they
Yes.
adorn their troll wives in because they could never compare to their radiance and their beauty. I love their just the idea of how they treated women within the troll society, in comparison to the human realm. So
Mhm.
she's going in scared. He thinks that humans are weak, and the gag. What is like our
Mhm.
favorite things, the different like cultural things, differences between humans and aliens? When he
Yes.
talks about how like why don't they bathe? Like he's like,
That was
why
weird
is
to
she
me.
always
Oh, get sick. I'm like, huh?
yeah. And she's like, why don't they bathe? Why are they dirty? Like, take a bath. There are different mixed feelings, but overall, yeah, it was overall a fun time.
Yeah.
And I think it got back to itself too, because there is a portion there when we're seeing like what a healer means, what they're when we learn of like why they did the whole like human wife exchange and what it's going to do with their magic, there kind of does feel like a little bit of a lull, and then it would pick up with just like that whole troll culture that I
Mhm.
liked about like with the women and how they take care of their own, and her, and the prejudice that she withstood there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of those things that work, but I'm like, why do I feel like we're not moving forward in certain areas? And then like this clean cliffhanger. So it
Yeah.
wraps up. Their story absolutely wraps up, and then it lands on a place where we kind of know where the rest of the series is going.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like that because I feel like a lot of interconnected standalones, especially in romantasy, they don't really set up the next book. They do in historical romances, which I love, but
Yeah.
like they don't really do that. So I actually really like them. Like, oh, okay, so we have an inkling as to what his brother, whom his brother is gonna be with.
Yeah, like the hero in the beginning, I really had to wrestle with, okay, she's going along with this, or she kept questioning, am I gonna say something? And I'm like, well, girl, are you? Are we gonna say it or are we not gonna say it? Because she kept are we gonna say it or we're not gonna say it? Are we going back and getting our land? Or like what are we doing? So that was a thing. And then he was disappointed. She
Yeah.
was weak to him. He kept needling and pushing her. He was so disappointed. Like, and there's a line later towards like the end of like towards the midpoint. Like I'd say like a little bit after halfway where she no, it was really in the third act where she says like this is the man that like did this is the troll that didn't harm me even when he didn't like me. But he did with his words and his actions a little bit. He was a little like very distant and like very it did take me a minute to like kind of warm to that. Hey girl. Oh my god, hi.
Yeah. When he first whispers in her ear, like, "You're never gonna be my wife," I was like,
Yeah.
"Bro."
So I was like, are we doing like forced marriage bully?
Hmm.
But then I think the little clue to the fact that that wasn't going to last is because his brother was just a beam of freaking light. He was just so jovial. He was just like such a great relationship with his brother.
Hmm.
And like his brother was aiming for him to do more right by her than he was. That's when it kind of like got me. I was like, okay, this is like I saw that little bit of a telegraphing, but it was touch and go for me as well. It was. I did really like the world building and the troll kingdom, and I also like the heroine and setting and how she integrated herself. Also, Smut was A1. I'm glad we're still allowed to, and we're
Yeah.
not shying away from saying it.
Yes.
It just was because you know what? I think I've heard the disclaimer. I'm definitely giving the disclaimer these days because you just need to be like, I feel like I need to be clear. I like Steam in my books, but I do like Steam that develops the romance. I don't just like want it there. And between them, I did really like that we had that slow build. So it was not
Mhm.
technically a slow burn because that kind of started, but like, the tonguing and the tusks, that kind of thing. It
Yes,
started.
dude. When he comes upon her baking bread for his people, and he's like, "I gotta eat her out now."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's like, how long is it gonna take for that bread to be done? We got
Yeah,
time.
and she's like, you're gonna do this again?" He's like, "Yeah. When did you expect for it to happen again?" She goes, "Maybe in another month." Like,
I know. And it was just so lovely. And he was like very like slow with her. Like, this is all you're getting. Even when she begged for more, this is all you're getting. You
mm-hmm.
know, like this is all we're gonna do. And like he kept coming back. So it like escalated. And then like escalated as he saw her character. I also like how he talked about her. Like how he talked about her meekness as strength a little bit. Like I
Right.
like how like he talked about her character, her willingness to like help, her willingness, he recognized her willingness to sacrifice and leave everything behind. And saying that that was a very troll of her. That is that he called her a warrior. She's just as much as a warrior as they were. So I did like that stuff, but it did come. I will give you that. It did come after 20%. Like it took a minute because there's so much hate and animosity, and then there's fear on her side. But was like, she was locked in. Like, and after a while, like as I think maybe it was like at 15, I'm like, should she be all big, bold, and loudmouthed like I would be? That might get her killed. Like maybe she needs to just like peep the situation a little bit. So this is why I did enjoy like the inner dialogue in the beginning. I loved the world. I loved the troll women. I loved the troll women that were like, you know, taking her on and like adopting her. We now know. I thought he hated her at first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't even like, you know how it's like, oh, they hate that they're like into it. Like, no, he he was so even with remember like he talks about how he spent his life making treasures for his troll wife and like garments, and he gives her the garment, and he's like embarrassed because she put it inside out, backwards, like all of this stuff.
And it's
Like
really
that.
big.
Yeah, it was like huge. And I wanted more. Finally, that's when she started nestling in things like him noticing like her back and maybe being a little like noticing like her delicate back and kind of like being into that just a little bit. But like, how is that? So like when she started weaving that stuff into it, like I relaxed a little bit, but I agree. The world was intriguing, was all in the troll kingdom. I even wanted more. Yes. And I wanted a little bit more time in that throne room. What do you mean he's gray? What do you mean he has wings? What do you mean they don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on up in here in court? Like what's happening? Cuz and I really felt like that too cuz we spent so much time on like other aspects. Um the middle was the best part. Beginning was a little harsh as you said, and then the end was too plot heavy. It got distracting.
The whole
Yeah.
labyrinth thing was too fast for me. Like, I listened to that all today. I had 2 hours left in my audiobook. All of it I listened to this morning, and they were in that labyrinth or whatever. I'm like, I thought that was kind of random, honestly.
It wasn't even just it's like it's a labyrinth, like underground fight club, you know, like abuse dungeon tunnel, like Thunderdome, like what's happening? It was a you know what I mean? That like the so-called like forgotten prince is at now. Now we're adding all that. There was a lot added in the third act. I absolutely I absolutely agree. Um and I remember when she first taps into his magic in that time, I'm like, did we have to do all this? Like, I understand that we had to like usher in new characters and stuff like that, but and I liked her speech to the other human women. You know, like I liked
Yeah,
that. It was so good,
it was
right?
so good. And she's like, if you don't want a man 3 times your age, like flopping all over you, and all the
15
men
years
are like,
senior, chaining
yes,
to you the bed, seeing you
yes,
just as a brute mare, and the women are like, huh?
yes, huh? And all the men are in uproar because they know
Yeah,
it's true.
they know it's true. If she could own anything and make a little money, she wouldn't be under you, honey. Anyway, um,
I thought about immediately when she started saying that, I thought about um what's her name from the Queen Charlotte TV series, Lady Danbury,
oh
and what
yeah,
she went through.
she earned that land. Okay, girl. And dealing with that very like, young queen and trying to be in her ear. I loved that. I
Mhm.
loved her dynamic. Yes, the relationships were so impactful. It really felt like made me feel like she was able to integrate. It was I that aspect I really enjoyed because I remember even after we see that she's not really accepted in the rest of the town when she in the rest of the town, they like she comes Ingrid, I think it is. Ingrid comes to her doorstep, really just pops in, walks in the house and comes to like get her. They give her the jewelry, comes to get her again after she was like, nearly assaulted and like teaches her their like ancestral like link, but just like really looking after her. And then also being the one to tell her like what a troll wife is and that she's not human. She shouldn't call herself that. She's a troll wife. I loved that. It was a little aggressive. I liked how aggressive she was
It
about it
was
because
a
I
little
was listening to the
aggressive.
audiobook. She was like, but I really enjoyed the female friendships as well. And like just the women within their society
Yeah.
and her relationship. I mean, she got that that older troll man together when he saw what she could
Yeah,
really
the
do. I
the
love,
the curmudgeon-y old
yeah,
man.
yeah, I loved that because the vines liked her.
Yeah. She's like, "You're not listening." The whole when he's trying to plant the basil, she's like, "He doesn't want to go there." He's
Yeah,
like,
you are stubborn. I'm like, the sneak alien gladiator esque ending was, yeah, yeah, it was kind of a lot. And I'm like, novella maybe,
Mhm.
um but yeah, the third act was kind of a lot to throw us into. And to your somebody mentioned like wanting to be more like in the troll realm because we spent most of the book there.
Mhm.
Like it felt a little like jarring from where we were. And I kept trying to figure out like how can because there were moments of it where we would have like good relational development between her and like key members within their society, but it like wasn't moving anywhere because we get the prejudice. So I don't know like where I would have cut and where I would have put things, but it felt like a lull a little bit at one
Mhm.
point for me. But I felt like the relationship was slowly building. Like it really was a slow build. Like she really got to see like what he does for her people. He really got to see like her kindness, and like I loved that. And then also I love to see a hero after the way he treated her defend her
Mhm.
in that like boardroom, like defend her, being willing to give up everything because he vowed like he was told like this is your mate, so he's
Mhm.
willing to give it up. And then like even after like they've been together, he doesn't really like know her that much. Like even after that, I really enjoyed how like he was willing to like to defend like her honor and like protect his wife even against his own people, like willing to
Mhm.
leave. So I liked those aspects of it. I felt like should have been, yeah, I do too. That's a good way to like reposition things. I think that's great because then we could have really got into who we know, they're setting up his brother's story with the woman that they found there. I think that was more book two fair because we could have
Yeah,
like maybe tangentially like, had a little bit of it and gotten more of that in book two. I agree
right.
with you. I would have enjoyed
I
that.
agree
And
too.
then we see him bringing her back. Yeah, because it did. It felt a little drying. I still didn't, and I guess this is going to be an ongoing thing with the king, but it was a lot. It was a little lost with the labyrinth. I missed something at first because it's like, I mean, we kind of just expositionally were told that like, oh, he's been like, doing these fights like with the princess, and when
Mhm.
is she gonna get it?
I know.
I'm like, I was like so done with her. I was so
Dude,
done with
I
her.
feel like sneaking into his jail cell, like
And
trying
I
to.
don't want her getting a romance. I think Emma Hamm knows better, right?
Mhm.
She better not. I really thought that the Fated Maid's lore was interesting. I wish the hero could have used that more regarding romancing her. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because there's a little bit of a developmental leap. I do like a man that's like, or a hero in a book that's like bound by duty, bound by
Yeah.
honor. And so he's like, I'm gonna do right by you because she says that you're made for me, but we're still not really feeling it to like maybe wedged in between there a little bit. Like there's just Because
Mhm.
I'm romance first, so like I'll give me the characters, give me that, and I
Yeah.
do feel like it's not a slow build, but there were a lot of things going on, too, like the outside prejudice and the war and like the healing and like his duties and like her trying to like adapt and establish and prove, and yeah, there was like a lot that they were kind of doing on their own, which I didn't not enjoy. Like I felt like her kind of like journey to kind of like be a part of and accept, and because she was letting go of a lot. It's just a few things. Like I think like were we when like we were getting tongued down like 2 seconds after learning about plumbing. Like how long was she in that house? You know what I'm saying? It was just like a lot. So like there's just a couple developmental steps there, where I was like, oh,
The
um,
labyrinth part
well,
was jarring. Yeah, that like I was listening and I think my mind wandered for a second and then I was like, someone said the word labyrinth and I was like, they're doing what? They're where? Like,
and you hear I'm saying dungeon. It was just too much. It was a lot,
I thought
and
it
then
was a
like
dungeon at first too. I thought they were in a dungeon.
yeah, so then I'm like, we're fighting now, and then is he the prince? So there was a lot dropped on us because I'm like, is he the prince that was like that left, and now he's been like taken because he has horns like they don't have, and like, is he ripping these women apart? Like, what's happening to the women? I was just really confused. Like, okay, we know that like he's scary and like he's ripping women to shreds. How so? It's just kind of a lot, and then her coming out with like being the king's what did she call them? Not mages, but like basically spies. Like there was just a lot going on.
Yeah, I
There
agree.
was a lot.
The end was a little condensed, maybe too condensed. What?
But I did like I overall like I had a good time. And there were
Yeah,
just a lot of different elements like the female friendships, the way in which he advocated for her, the way in which the like troll community treated their women. I loved how that was like
yes,
it was just I loved that. I
yeah. The
loved
way that one girl was telling her like, "Oh no, like you have all the power. He has none of it."
yeah. She's like, well, whether he wants to or not, like, we're giving you clothes. I love how she's like reading it for fun. Like, apparently he hasn't had time to give you clothes. Like, we take care of our own. I feel like Emma was feeling pressure to do too many things and to set up the world. Yeah. And we didn't need all that to buy into the series and continue reading. Yes.
Mhm.
We're aligned though. So of course you would say this.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like I think it was very ambitious. And like if we could have gotten just maybe a little and we gotten more of the landscape of like the troll world and stayed there, yeah. I think so too. I mean, kudos. I will be reading the next book.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with Ursa Dax's like the after Ursa Dax's book.
Which one are you reading?
I think I'm on the I'm on the third one. I'm
I
like 2
just
books
saw
behind. I'm like,
she
I'm
came
almost
out
done.
with the pregnancy one. The
This is
pregnancy
so fun. So what? Isn't that 4
four,
or 5? Yeah,
four.
4.
The
Yeah,
cover is
so
awesome.
they're
Winnie,
so great.
Winnie.
Abducted by a freaking alien. But yeah, she did a job. Like I'll be reading the next book, but it was very ambitious. I still had a great time. Like
Mhm.
those aspects I really enjoyed. And I did. One thing I love about her writing is I liked how she described how the magic felt.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
I'm always gonna love that. That's her like little flair for me when it
Mhm.
comes to these like fantasy settings and like in magic. Like, how like it grew for her, how she could like locate it, how it felt for him, how it smelled even. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yay. I'm so happy. I am. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy we picked because it's been touch and go picking books.
Yeah.
It's been touch and go picking books. I really wanted the heroine to get some sort of justice. Oh, thank you. Well, that what you're speaking to something that I felt too. I was like, I guess he's gonna be dealt with, and I guess the princess is gonna be dealt with, in later books. But I'm like, what about now though? Everybody's not gonna find out that you did the switcheroo. Like, I was hoping for that. I was
Mhm.
hoping for more of like a soapbox situation for her. Um, Not sure how realistic that would have been in that time. But like I just wanted something. Like, I wanted some sort of, like, chink in the armor or his people to be dissuaded a little bit more than, like, what she said, like, revealing the plot. Like, she has nothing to lose at that point. I wanted some sort of consequence. Absolutely. Like a
Yeah.
little checkmate, something.
Well, hopefully they
That
get
was
their
good.
comeuppance in the later books or something.
Okay, I think that's why it felt a little bit like I just there wasn't like I want that resolve. They better get theirs, and I don't want to wait until the end of the series for them to get it, or for him to lose his like who he treats like a prize mare. You know, I don't want the escape to be like the gotcha. No, you need to atone, and I need it to be. I like brutal things on the page. We're in
Mhm.
fantasy settings here, but like I need that. I do.
Yeah.
I like the retribution, like
Yes,
let's
revenge.
you know, give out some land. I need lands lost. You know, I need pockets. It doesn't always need to be bloody, okay, but I want like long, far-reaching, standing like change, and I think that they are about to do that. So this had the little bit of a caveat where I really enjoy romances that kind of like have a ripple effect on everything around them. Societal change. It
Yeah.
has all those markers. So, and it was like fun, and I just enjoyed their sweet. It turned into it was like a bitter into sweet little slow burn romance, but their connection to their land and how the magic was described was like my favorite, you know, and they're slow
Yeah,
burn.
that was my
The
favorite
well
part also.
springs,
Yeah.
like
I
we need that jacuzzi.
I think my favorite part, honestly, was like the whole beginning and them like getting married and stuff. Cause I thought that was really unique in how Emma went and wrote about it. And that whole situation. So it did give me Radiance vibes in that way. So
And yeah, when we think about like that's another favorite thing of mine, like just the marriage rituals. I got that from Ruby
yeah.
Dixie and the Spinster's Bride because there's like 5 different, and then I finally went back and like reread. I reread it. I married a Naga. Like,
Yeah.
the wedding rituals in this are ridiculous. It's absolutely hilarious. So, like, just the difference in customs, and then also him explaining to her, like, okay, yeah, like in your like culture, we're married, but not in troll culture. Like, you know,
Mhm.
not yet. So, but yeah, that was so much fun, and it was so beautiful. And yes, I read that edition. I touched all up in there. I was like, this
Oh
is
my
my
gosh, yes.
I really would okay, wait. Also his troll behavior is very okay.
Yeah, I thought of him as like honestly, like maybe she didn't want to use the word orc. I don't know, because there's a lot of orc books out there that you have to compete with. You don't really see any troll romances.
Yeah,
So they read very orc to me as well.
absolutely. Mhm. That's what I was seeing in my mind too a little bit. I understand. I did like the lore, like when he talked about how they were like born out of fur and dust and elven magic. I was like, okay, speak to me, because I was listening to the audiobook. I was like, you know, but they very much did. I just read I Married a Naga. I was inspired in getting the special edition. It's
Yes, where's mine?
yeah, it's fun. And that one like has she's also, you know, speaking of the heroines in that, like they are both like she's in botany, she's in agriculture, you know. I married a lizard king, excuse me. That's the lizard king.
LeMan.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought another special
That one.
edition, Tiffany, that is stunning that I need to show you because you haven't seen it.
Oh no, you're gonna make me spend money.
Well,
Let me see.
okay, you know me. What's my biggest phobia?
Sharks.
Great white sharks.
Yeah.
I see this cover at Kiss and Tell in Dallas, and it's one of the most stunning covers I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's this about? It's about a great white shark shifter.
But like is it popping like great white shark phobias cover?
So, not the cover itself, not the
Okay, because I was like,
no, not the cover.
it has to be
I'll show you the inside flap. I can't look at the inside flap because there's a anyway. But this is basically a Jaws retelling where the shark is a shifter into like a very hot man in the 1970s, and he bites this woman and finds out that they're fated mates through the bite.
shut up.
Yeah, and so look at this cover.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I like the bite.
Like, it says, some say that if a shark bites you but doesn't kill you, it marks you, claiming you as his. And then, okay, I'll show you the naked, but I can't look at
Close your
that.
eyes. Oh, shoot. You know I like that.
I can't, that's the inside, but here's it.
And it's like, what, the anniversary of Jaws as well right now?
And then this is it naked. It has a reversible dust jacket.
Can you do it naked? That doesn't have anything on there. I cannot believe you got this. It's so stunning.
Look, it's NSFW.
Oh, that's so good.
It says, you fuck. I haven't read this part. One of them says, be a good girl and drown me in your bliss. And the other one says, you fuck me however you want, you feisty little barracuda.
It's so pretty.
This is from what's the brand? The company?
Oh my God.
Like Obsidian something.
Come on, Color Theory. I like those.
But,
I like both sides, but I like the one that's already out. And I do like the inside pages.
Look, it says Shark Daddy right here. Shark Daddy.
Oh my gosh, they're black pages?
Yeah. Well, some of them are. I think just some of them.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
She's apparently also like she's a rollerblader or something. Oh my God, I looked at it.
Go. We're gonna have to. You know what we could do? Well, could you bedazzle over it? No, because you'd have to look at it.
Well, no, this I love.
No, but like we could do something. I can like I mean, it's so pretty.
Well, I could just also get the Kindle version
and keep it. Yeah, because that's really
and never have to open.
Yeah. I feel it's
like,
just so pretty.
A shark shifter. Like I said, I never read a shark shifter, but this is one of the most stunning covers I've ever seen in my life. Like
you might not mind Ash Ravens because he's like cuddly. There's no like descriptions of like he's not shifting back. Like he shifts into a human, but like in the beginning, it's so freaking.
Jade Waltz, the author. We both bought books at Jade Waltz's table.
Yes. Oh, that's her.
She had like you bought the woman with the black and who's black with
the Birdman
and the bird one, and then I bought the dragon one from her table under her pen name. She has a shark one. Jade Waltz does.
So we have to do some sprints because I would really like to not only read that but also I want to read
I'm just reading the comments right now. Ava with the shark book.
I want to read the Casho Shire. I want to read Jade Waltz and
that you need to show off that Jade Waltz one. That one is so pretty. They need to see.
Okay, I'm getting it right now because I'm not organized in here. This house. I'm putting new shelves on my wall. Those shelves that you like hang books underneath the shelf for like more space. And so it's chaotic. This one.
Look at how beautiful that is.
And I was like, girl, read me this book.
I wonder if is that woman a model or you think it's all an illustration? Because she's stunning.
Like that's true.
Because I do know for Ruby books, like before like they do the Berkeley ones, like this was before Berkeley and everything, they'd get like stock images of actual people and then they change it to look like aliens. So that has me curious because she's absolutely stunning.
She's stunning. Like I want to cosplay, but should I attempt? Like she is just. Look at that earring.
Oh, so cool.
It's so freaking cool. And so I'm like, I had so many questions. I'm like, and the way that she talked about how the hero saw her, he's not just my savior, he's my protector, vowing to treat me like the queen that I am. Excuse me. Like that always gets me.
Oh.
Yeah, so I want to read this and I think I'm obsessed with the manga like Smoking Behind the Supermarket. And so because they meet on their lunch breaks in this one, like I
forgot you bought that one too.
Yeah. So I'm kind of obsessed with that. Oh, you are down for okay. I need to do sprints with Lynn. Plug. I'm so bad about that on my channel. And then we were thinking because we want to. It was a little chaotic picking a date. I apologize for this one. We want to make sure that we wanted to know, do you guys want to help us pick the next book during this live? Because we got about like 20 more minutes. And if you'd be interested in doing like a sprint before we meet up for that, do some, because I want to do some book bedazzling.
Yeah.
Avery did it on like Blood Moon Rising, and I want to do it on mine. So I have the kit and everything, and I wanted to bedazzle some books. So I thought it would be fun if we like met up at that time to either like just do reading sprints, bedazzle some books, hang out, or read the book, whatever you want to read, and then also have some time to hang out beforehand. I'm being transparent. I also need like maybe like a few couple more sessions locked in to finish our Discord. It would be nice to like unveil that there. Like I just, because I want us to have more opportunities to hang out before we get into our next book. And I want to know, I think we had some ideas, didn't we?
Yeah. I want to see what.
So let us know, because we can figure that out. Like we can meet in like 2 weeks or something with reading sprints, and then
I want to see what Audible has, because we want to have it as an audiobook.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever finish Orc's Rage?
Who is that by?
Hold on. Ooh. Did you finish the? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure you're not going to see anything. Did you finish the Leon Ryan?
No, I haven't finished it.
Okay.
I've gotten a few chapters into it, honestly. It's been a hot minute.
So I have like a little list here. Anytime. Okay, yes. Okay,
yay.
Because I want to do more sprints. Stop playing around here. I'm so serious. There are a couple books that I had. Because I was like, do we want to do it today and pick the book with everybody like we have in the past? Do we want to do it on sprints? I'm like, because I had a few. Sorry for being so casual, but you know, we're just chilling.
This is kind of how it's ended up being at the end of life.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Okay, we got to do sprints, because I want like Avery. I'm just saying this now to her too. I haven't said this. I would like her to teach us how to do it. I know it's simple, but like,
the bedazzling.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, so this would be.
It's so easy. Once I tell you how to do it, you're gonna become a pro.
Okay, that would be so fun.
Ooh, okay. Let me. I saw this cover. But it looks like it's the second in a series. Look at this cover.
Shattered Silence.
Yes. Okay. Let me see what the first one is.
So, it looks like I have. Oh, you know, this was B's favorite book. I think the year before, The Halfling.
I read that.
Yeah. So I had that on there because
that one's good. I like that one.
Yeah. Mama needs to read one. So I was like, okay. I also I was really intrigued by The Fatal Kiss by Alicia.
That one might be YA.
Is it? Okay.
Just because I work at a bookstore and I think we put that in the YA section.
Please put the expertise out there. Polyamorous romance.
Wait, this is the first book in that series. It's called Taming Chaos.
Look at the
look how crazy.
I love it. Such an OG.
This is the first book in the Dark Star Mercenary series. It features a lethal silver-skinned alien hero, a curvy human heroine, and the usual action, violent, steamy scenes, and a happy for now ending.
Ooh.
I don't know about the happy for now ending.
Like a cliffhanger? No. Girl,
there was this. If Tiffany Roberts' new book has an audio yet. We haven't had.
Like, what's our vibe? Let us know. Are you feeling dark, cozier? Because we're going to be moving into September. Do we want like autumnal vibes? Do we want?
You know what we could do? We could do this one. We haven't done a Tiffany Roberts book yet. Have you read that one?
Oh yeah, that's our like favorite.
Have you read? No, we read this one. That's this one. Whoa, load. That's this one. We
Oh
love.
yeah.
So this
We
is
need to,
apparently
because you know.
like they're standalones, but this is like number 2 in the series. Is this one? That's the one I bought at their table. That was like so thick. I was like, why is this one so thick?
I would be down. Is it their story?
No, it's not. It's a whole new one.
What?
His man's green with wings.
Give me some synopsis breakdown. Let me see.
Okay,
I'm
let's
looking.
see. It has a 4.1 rating on Goodreads, so that's
okay.
good. Okay. Ooh! A cursed goblin sorcerer. The human female he's waited an eternity for. A secret that could tear them apart. A quaint cottage in a Scottish forest seemed like the perfect place for Kinsley to start new. A cottage alone, like the other one, like the other cottage. Okay. When a tragic accident leaves her isolated and dying, her new life is over before ever beginning until a dark, mysterious being emerges from the night gloom and offers to save her for a price. With no other choice but death, she accepts. She awakens to find herself bound to an ancient, powerful goblin who is equally terrifying and intriguing. He's terse, demanding, brooding. Despite that, Kinsley is drawn to him, captivated by his sinful crimson eyes, craving his every wicked touch. But what happens when he discovers the truth? What will happen when he learns that Kinsley cannot fulfill their pact? What will happen if she lets the goblin claim her heart along with her freedom?
I feel like that's the best.
Yeah.
Wait, and then like is he Misty? He's
A
goblin. He's a goblin.
I don't know. I do have an art print of him, so maybe it's in the book I bought because it was free. The art print was free.
Show and tell. I forget I'm on live. Sometimes I need to reel him in. I'm sorry, you guys.
Okay, so look how thick this is. The book we read, that's the first book in. Did you just snort? I love you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my god. But yeah, I bought this at the table. Like this. Looks like he has like blue magic or something with his wings. I love me a wings man.
Yeah, me too.
And then
we've been conditioned and I love it.
Dang it. Where did I put the art print? It's not in here.
I'm doing a whole like wall. I'll have to like preemptively put stickers on, you know, the NFSW work.
I have it signed.
I'm down.
Yes.
I'm down. Because it's going to be September.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we have to do a sprint. I know I said I need to read those other books, but.
Girl, sorry, Tiff, in the comments. Your girl doesn't read Reverse Harem because I want Sword Crossing.
Oh, I like Polly.
Yes, I like Polly. I won't. Yeah.
For me, who am I kidding? Like I'll read a white. I'll read White Juice. Okay.
I can't read White. Like I want the men to be together. I won't like it.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, but I've been saying that. I've been saying that for years though. Mm-hmm. And then now we have the vernacular of like, oh, it's just like we're just gonna call it a poly. I'm like, okay, if that's what it is, whatever. Like, I need everybody following.
I just say sword crossing. I want sword crossing.
Yeah, I want sword crossing.
I want the
always
men to
down for a shifter romance, but you two have fed me some really good alien romance. Which ones? Oh, yeah. She said we fed. That's why we started this because I was like, hell yeah, I want to do this book club. Who is talking about alien romances? At one point, I am going to be interested in trying, not specifically this one, but Faye Quinn, the same author that writes like, remember this? You sent me this.
I can't see it, Tiffany. What book?
I'm not.
I've never seen that.
Is that a shark? Is that a shark?
He's more like a squid, but he does look very shark-like.
If he's a squid, okay.
But no, we're not reading that. Don't look at it again.
I'm starting to tip in the comments. If you have a good rec for later on, that is, the men are also in love with each other, I'd be down. But I'm not into they all only want her. Like, I want everyone to be together. That's why I love the Lillian Lark ones. Have you read the Lillian Lark ones, Tiffany?
Oh, yeah, they're like squid. Oh, yeah. I love Lillian.
Okay, that is stunning.
I know.
Oh, also, I forgot to tell you too. By the way, I know we're live right now. I don't care. They can know too. But I'm going to be interviewing live at Flutter at the, I think, end of the month, end of August, and a Monster Romance author I've never heard of before. So I have to read her books beforehand, and they look so good. So let me give a recommendation in case people want to.
Okay, let's pull her up. Miss Faye Quinn. Is she like, I'm down to read her romances are I love this series. Her Christmas Daddy series, there's 3. I need to read the 3rd one, but those are she always does talk about heavy mental health themes and just like the most caring way, some of which I can really relate to. So I love her. She has some Spooky Boy series, but we'll get to that maybe later on in the year. Who is this author?
Okay. Her name is I don't know how to say her name. Chiara Forestieri, Chiara is her first name. So I know it's backwards, but look at that cover.
Oh my God. My blood is yours.
It says, "My blood is yours, a spicy and sweet meets," a spicy sweet meets gothic romantasy.
Oh, she's on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, and then this is another one by her. Look at this one. Look at that cover.
Oh, these are
they're so beautiful.
They really are. I've never been like, I think all the more this year, I've just been so excited about beautiful like art on the covers, to be honest with you. Because you know how this is stunning. Victorian era historical erotica. Yeah.
So
spicy and dark meets sweet and tender gothic romantasy.
So I'm going to be reading 1 or 2 of those before the end of the month as well.
Not Touch Him and Become a Corpse. There's Bondage. Oh, this is me, girl. Cinnamon Roll. Only for her. This is like, it literally sounds like a me book.
Yes.
The tropes do, at least. Oh, shut up.
Yes.
Like, what?
I'm going to be reading that one for sure. And then she just came out with, I think, a cowboy one. Did you see the cover for the cowboy one?
No. Let me see this. I'm excited. But you know me. These are 2. Yeah, I could get this done.
Look at that one.
I have a problem. I started. Oh, it's so cute.
Blood sweeter
than so adorable.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, but I need to read some of those throughout the month. But then I think, Tiffany, if you would like, we will pick this one because those don't have audiobooks, you know? So we want to make sure we want the audio so we can like bedazzle and listen. But yeah, you want to do His Darkest Craving?
I would like to do.
I love you.
I'm already kicking my feet. Okay. I am. But what I will do is I will come with some recommendations to our bedazzling session. I'll come with like books that I'm interested in terms of alien romance. So I think Tiff is right. And so Rex, potential like just TBR in general. I still want to read Mistwalker. We want to bedazzle. Apparently the tutorial is going to be really short. I'm so excited. And I have my little kit here. Avery told me what to get. So I want to bedazzle some books, listen to our book or any book. So just we can have some time to meet up again before we discuss the book. Plus, this is a little bit longer, and I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Until I've created a way for us to just like meet up while, in between our sessions of talking. Because I think that's like the funnest part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Community.
That's why I'm here. Love it. Keep updated on our Instagrams. We will mention at some point on our stories the days we've picked to do all of this shiz.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like 2 weeks for the reading sprints, if that works. Something like that. And let's see, I want to know if I can give a time like Monday. Will we know by Monday?
Yeah, I think we could figure it out by Monday.
Okay, yeah. Just so that you guys know when to look out, because I'm spotty now.
Same.
Yeah. So I want to make good, because I would love to bedazzle and meet up again, because this was definitely pushed back. So I'm very surprised that people showed up. Thank you so much for being here. And like, honestly, we're not going anywhere. We're lassoing it in, and it'll be fun to meet up for like reading sprints and just to like have fun. So that will probably be on Avery's channel, but I'll come with like, fun scheduling, I guess, because that's gonna be a good time.
Wait, is the dazzling or the book gonna be on my channel?
Oh, I mean, I could do bedazzle, whatever you want. You can have both. Yeah, I can do bedazzling. Yeah. So I'll definitely be scheduling things. Yeah, because we'll just talk about books, things that we've enjoyed. I know, like Lynn and I did this year. It's crazy because we read the second. I was like thinking about it. I was like, we read the second in this series. So like, you still got to get into this. So we'll discuss.
I read the second in that series.
Yeah, see? Okay, so we'll discuss books. We'll bring them out and like things that we're looking forward to, and bedazzle some books and do some sprints. I might bake. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely thank everyone for coming today and joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Hope to see you in the next one. Like, really. And I hope we're excited about the next book. I am, finally, because the novella is a favorite for me. So
yes,
I'm excited.
Maybe in Scotland, we're gonna have a like so good.
Bound to the land, the cottage core. Like yes. Their dark is like just so like just
oh my God, I love that.
And the accent. So like I'm excited for the vibes. I'm excited. Desire in his blood right now. Oh my gosh, let me know. Historical in space, huh? That's how it reads. Historical in space. I love it. I liked it. I love that one. Like Lady of the Manor vibes. Alien, vampiric, berserker, winged. I really like the first one. So I've continued on in that series. We read the third one.
Look at the chapter pages
this year.
The chapter pages are black.
I should have bought it. You know how I get, because I'm like, oh, you're getting it, I need to get it, and then like I didn't get it.
Well, that's what happened with the Virgin Abel book.
I know.
I didn't get it.
I was like,
I'm gonna get, and then you got another one after I already paid. I was like, you're getting another one?
I know. I'm like, okay, we're even, because I'm like, I didn't get it, and now I feel like we need to match.
Well, now we don't match because you bought it all with us after I already paid for mine.
Oh my God, it's just so stunning. And I'm like, have I read this series? No. I definitely made that purchase. I made that purchase. And it wasn't girl math. It was like big girl energy and pocket type of thing. But I've been reading them. So,
We're gonna have to make sure to get MonsterCon tickets this year. They're not doing influencers this year.
September.
So yeah, tickets.
Wait, I think the bestie, because I'm going. I would be really sad if I didn't go.
Yeah, no, that was the best signing I've ever been to, and I'm really worried because a lot of people have learned about it now, and I'm really scared that it's gonna sell out really fast.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
So when this on sale, we need to be on call at each other. Like whoever can get in can get 2 tickets if they can.
Yeah, because I think it was the process of getting Monster Erotica tickets. I'm surprised that I got through and I got them. To be honest, like, and I was just buying for one, so I'm really nervous. But I mean, I'll be a gracious adult behind the scenes or in front of your face. If I don't get them, I'll be.
We'll have better chances because it's gonna be the two of us.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Crossing fingers.
I really hope. I'm so excited they're doing another year, because I'm telling you, by far, that was like the best signing ever.
And she said she's only increasing the ticket numbers by a small amount, too. Very small.
I think that's why it was so successful.
Yep.
It was very well organized and successful. It was so much fun. I hope a small amount's like 25. Like it was, I didn't realize like how nice that was. It was just like, so where are we standing? Oh, who cares? I was like, what? am I feral? Have I been conditioned to be feral and rowdy? I have, you know.
We've been put in horrible circumstances.
I didn't feel like, you know how I'm always like, I wasn't like that, like with you trying to like freaking tackle and block, and you know, it was nice.
Very nice.
Okay, sorry, we're doing it again. Thank you for joining us, because I forget this is on, and then I'm glad that it's like a big red like bar so I can remember. But please, I want to go so bad to the next one. So, but yes, especially since I ended up not going. Please, yeah. So I'm please, we'll be there. I'm manifesting.
Well, we're manifesting it.
It'll happen. I can't wait. And by Monday, I'm telling you here, I will get a little graphic together. You will see it on my stories, because I used to be in my stories every single day and I'm not now. So I'll do it in my community tab as well as on Instagram. We'll let you know when we're going to do the bedazzling, and then go from there in terms of like when book club will be. But we will meet up again before book club, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So it's already August. Thank you for joining.
Yay!
Bye.